Hello, fellow snappers. So today I have a short and sweet one for you. I wanted to complete the weekend missions. I like to get those done early, and this weekend it was win 4 games with Submariner, and then I think 8 with Jeff the Baby Dolphin, or the reverse. I can't remember which, but I just wanted to get those done. So I just took those 2 cards, put them in deck, and hit the game autofill feature, and this is what it gave me. This turned out to be a really good deck. I was surprised. Usually the decks they give you are kind of mediocre. Sometimes they're really good. This one was really good. I went 14-4 with it initially. That was about a 74% win rate, and I was up about 20 cubes. Luckily, I didn't see any Shadow King or Killmonger. I was kind of waiting to see those almost every game. I didn't see them one time. I did see a lot of mirror matches though. So between Venus and Marvel Boy and Jeff buffing and Lockheed and Clea afflicting other cards, this deck can put out quite a bit of power. I was also glad to see some cards like Bishop and Elsa come back. I saw those in quite a few of the decks that I played against, and nice to see them back. They used to be main. I know Elsa used to be a mainstay for a long time, and they kind of nerfed her. Bishop is a card you get very early on in game. Still a great card, but it was nice to see players using some of these older cards. So I guess the lesson for this deck is do not sleep on the game's autofill feature. Try it sometime and see how. I usually will try it, at least initially on some of these decks, just to see how it does. But like I said, it did pretty good on this one. So what we'll do is go over the deck here, get into some gameplay, and go from there. So as for the deck, we have Kitty Pryde, who is a 1/1. I like this Disney-inspired variant, it looks like. And what Kitty does is, when it returns to your hand, it'll get +1 power. It'll return at the start of each turn. We have Submariner, a 1/2, who I still think is an okay card. Some people have gotten him very buffed up and done a lot of things with him, but I mean, for me, it's okay. So what it does is when this card is empowered, and they do define empowered, you're going to add a random 1-cost character to your hand with that same increase. So which that could be quite a bit if you can buff him up. And then Clea is a 1/3. When this is empowered, you're going to add the Flames of Faltine to your hand, if in hand or in play. So the Flames are a 1-cost spell or skill. What they do is afflict an enemy card here with -3 power. Then Nightcrawler, 1/3, always nice to have so you can get around. Then we have Jeff the Baby Dolphin, who's a 2/2. What he does is your cards reveal with +1 power, and you can move this card once. Then Lockheed, who is a 2/2. I haven't played Lockheed in a good while, but I figured I'd give it a shot since that's what the deck put in there. He is a 2/2. At the end of the turn, if you played a 1-cost card this turn, afflict an enemy card here with -2 power, which is nice. And then Angela, 2/3. After you play a card here, give it +1 power. Bishop, like I said, I'm glad to see Bishop back. He is a 3/2. After you play a card, this card gains +1 power. So with all the 1-cost that you're playing, you can really get Bishop, you can get him pretty pumped up. And then we have Marvel Boy, who's also a 3/2. End of turn, you give 3 of your +1-cost cards, or your 1-cost cards +1 power. So in combination with Venus, that's pretty potent. Venus is 3/3. When your cards are in play are empowered, give those cards an additional +1 power, which is nice. And then Elsa is a 3/5. Elsa is the highest powered card in this deck. At a 3/5, each card you play to fill your side of the location will get +2 power. So you can imagine getting Kitty Pryde in there quite a few times will give you some decent power. And then of course Shang-Chi, we needed some tech at 4/3. Is an on reveal, destroy an enemy card here that has 10 or more power. And that is the deck. Short and sweet, very simple, very easy to pilot. and it will help you sail through those missions in no time. So as always, I want to thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to, and as always, happy snapping. All right, let's see who we get here. Our weekend mission deck here. And we're looking for somebody. All right, Taylor Dazzler in MCU. Okay. Get Nightcrawler out over here. So we got a hood. And we got Jotunheim. We'll put down Lockheed. Don't have any buff characters yet. Demon and Nightcrawler. Alright, so we will get down Venus, actually. Down him. And then next turn we will get down boy. Imagine my shock. Alright, so now we will get down I don't know if we're going to be able to make up the left or not. Alright, so we got this. Down Iron Fist. If we down Iron Fist. Got somebody big here.
Hello.
I don't know if it's gonna work on. What do we got here? I think what's her name's gonna go off. Oh, okay.
Victory.
And we got a dream dimension, okay. All right, let's see if we can start filling up the mid here. Get that energy bonus. Actually,
Opponent snapped.
We've got a couple of low levels here. The next round, our next turn, we'll do. Yeah, okay. All right, so let's start getting Kitty up here. They're gonna do a flames. Iska. Drax, the Avatar of Life. Final turn. So let's give up mid. One, two. So who do they got here? Ghost Rider, of course. Is it enough? It is not enough. Oh, good try. Got Kebabard Man. Not sure what that is, but okay. Let's wait. We'll get out Jeff and then we'll start buffing. Okay, could be some Daredevil stuff. Alright. Oh, maybe not. Mjolnir. We got Nico. So this is going to fill up our hand pretty quick. Quicksand, okay. Love to see quicksand. And we got a Batroc. Alright, so I don't know if it's going to... Yeah, we're gonna have to... So we'll move and flip Batroc over. And hope that they don't have Killmonger. Okay. Shang-Chi, please. Oh, Shang-Chi, please. Thank you. Alright, that's going to flip him and him. So we'll do Shang-Chi here. 14, 15, 16, 17. 10, 11. We can move Jeff. We will try to make a run for... Or will we? Yeah, we'll leave Nightcrawler where he's at. Okay, we'll see if this works. I don't know if it's going to work. Alright, so we got that. Let's try the hammer.
Power must be controlled.
Okay, no target. Alright. Boy, that Venus is awfully overpowered. Yeesh.